And this week's challenge mode is primitive. I'm afraid all of the electronic equipment has short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. Correctly find the ghost type in 10 Ridgeview Court, and of course our rewards are $5,000. So, all electronical equipment has short-circuited, so we're getting no electronics. It's primitive, we're going back to the basics, we get no electronics, which could make this very difficult. Yep, that's just about what I thought. Okay, so we're back to Tier 1 everything. Our equipment, all we have, it's a 3 evidence run, but all we have are books, our UV, and our thermometer. So nothing electronic are we going to get evidence for, which is going to make this more of like an insanity or nightmare run. We have level 1 crucifixes, so we only get 1 life on those. We have our 3 salts, our 4 smudges, thankfully. We have no sanity pills. For some reason, they consider that electronic. Okay. And our candles. So we really don't have a lot to work with. This is the minimum bare scarcity of what we could have. We have 100% sanity. We don't know where the breaker is. And we have 5 minutes of setup time. So we might be on amateur settings. I think we're on amateur settings. We just don't see the breaker location. And we have to do this with very little evidence. So a lot of this is going to come down to a hunt or an investigation or something risky. Alright, let's go. Let's do this thing. Oh yeah, and no flashlight, so we gotta use a UV. This is why you really gotta know this map, because it is going to be dark. Do we have power? No. Okay, so we have 5 minutes of sub time, but we have no power. 3 places power could be on this map. 2 in the basement, 1 in the garage. It's probably gonna be the garage one, but let's see here. Oh. And the breaker is broken. So that is all we're getting. Okay, I did not realize the breaker was going to be broken for this. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. So this is a in the dark challenge. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? I wasn't gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. That made 0 difference whatsoever. Okay, so I have no power. I thought this was just gonna be like no lights, but I didn't realize we weren't gonna have a breaker also. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult. Did we get a cursed item? Can't even see where I'm going half the time here. Okay, test in here. Nippy in here, but not freezing cold. Okay. I see why this challenge might be, well, a challenge. We have hiding back here. I guess the one advantage is if we're running away from the ghost, we have a light. It's not going to affect the ghost room. It's not going to lure the ghost to us. This is why we have 5 minutes, right? Because I've got no ability to do anything. It's a little cold here. It's not freezing, but it's colder. I have my eye on that area over there. Can't see anything. That is going to make things really difficult. Oh, it's getting really cold. You gonna keep going down? No, you're gonna bounce. Okay. Try right here. This is how I'm gonna get jump scared in the dark because I can't see anything. Okay. No, not here. Well, that was a very slow step. That wasn't the front door. I had my eye on the kitchen. Where was that? Where was that? Okay, I haven't been back here yet. If any doors are open back here, it wasn't me. Ah! Okay, we get lucky. Revenant's off, but that was very slow. So we have Ghost either right here, or he's in the garage. That got very lucky. I would not have gotten that without seeing or hearing that door. Okay, let's try garage. Yeah, that's a temperature drop right here. Alright, we got ourselves a ghosty in here. And now that we have UV, we can carry this around and not feel too bad about it. That's a 5-finger. Yeah, that's open. I'm not going to hide in there, though. That's a very bad idea. Alright, we probably have all hiding. This is notoriously dark for you guys, and I'm so sorry. It's notoriously dark for me, too. I'm squinting at the screen trying to see it. Okay. Up and around. We are not letting go of this. We have a minute 35 left. The only other evidence we can get is freezing. I already got a book down, but I'll put another one down too, just for the sake of it. Is Wraith on the table? No. No. Okay, so we got like nothing we can test for here. I have no cameras. I'm gonna have to see this thing. I can't loop this thing. I can't see this thing because it's dark. Jin is. I'm gonna have to see. It's gonna have to see me for this to work. And we've got no breaker on, so we can't test for Jin. Banshee, we have no parabolic. We're gonna have to hope on that one. Poltergeist throws a lot of stuff. We could do that one. Demon, we could pray. Myling, not really gonna do much testing on that. This is very, very quiet. We have no flashlight. Hantu, breakers off. Speed is normal. Goryo, we have no dots. Mimic, have no camera. Obake, shapeshifts. Whoa, we are toast. Every single ghost I have left, unless I get another piece of evidence, is going to be really bad because I can't test any of them. Even the ones I normally could test, I can't test right now. So we're just going to have to hope it's off speed. I think it was. If it follows the footsteps, it was definitely a little bit off speed. But it's not like a guarantee that it's going to be, though, for the hunt. So now we just got to keep an eye on the thermometer and keep an eye on the writing book. Oh, it's close. It's hovering right above. Alright, let's go get the other crucifix. This is what I'm worried about, is not having much we can do. Do we have our hiding spot here? Yes, okay. It is amateur settings. I did figure we'd have all our hiding spots. The only thing we don't have is the breakers being broken, so we don't have any ability to use that. Other than that, amateur settings. Which is good, because I think we're going to need it this time. I do have smudges, though. Alright, let me go ahead and grab one of those. Oh, we got candles. We can light the area up a little bit with candles. Let's go drop the UV back in there, and we'll come back out and get the candle. Actually, let's not drop the UV. Let's drop the crucifix and come back and get the candle. Because I think we can use the candles at least a little bit to help us light up the area now that we know where the ghost is. And it's not an Onryo, so we don't gotta worry about that. This is my level 1 crucifix. I'm sure this is gonna go well. There we go. Oh, there we are. There's the car. My stamina is as short as ever. Love that for myself tonight. Okay. Now we have a free hand to bring a candle in. So maybe we can at least kind of see what we're doing. I mean, if we get enough candles in the hallway, maybe we could see the ghost. Alright. 87% sanity. Let's get a couple candles in here. What can I drop for now? I don't think I need a smudge just yet. Let's focus on the candles for now and try not to burn them out. The only thing I'm worried about is using the candles up too soon and not having any left for later, but at this point, I need candles. I'm just glad I know this house well enough that I can see my way around. There's a candle. There's a candle. That's something at least. If we need to run, that's something. So we're not entirely lightless. We're just mostly lightless. I did not even slightly consider the fact the breaker might be out when we got here. So that is always so much fun. At least they gave us 4. That's nice of them. Okay. I'll take one more for now. Save one in case we lose one. And then we just gotta wait. There's not much else we can do. Our sanity's gonna go down really fast because the breaker's being off. So, I mean, we kind of just have to wait now. Oh, lights out. That's fun. There's that one. I only get so many lights, so we gotta be careful here. Alright, where's the thermometer? Let me check that. It's not freezing. That is not encouraging. Okay. We could watch for 6-finger Obake, but I haven't heard touch anything else other than that one door. And the chance of a 6-finger is still very, very small. So we have to deal with that. We're not getting writing. I don't think it's going to freeze. I think it would have been frozen by now if it was going to freeze. So I don't think we're going to get freezing. I believe this is a 3-piece evidence run. Okay, listen now. I need these lights to be on so I can see, buddy boy. I mean, we literally might have to go as far as just sit down, wait, see what happens. Okay, I was hoping you'd come over here and I could see you better, but that's fine too. There's my light. Thank you. Down you go. Alright, I should probably go get a smudge. I did kind of walk away without one of those. This is suddenly a lot more nerve-wracking than I thought it was going to be. I thought maybe, you know, power. I can handle everything being tier 1, everything being super low if I had power. I don't have power. And is that bothering me? Yes, it is. Okay. 83% sanity. Obviously, we have no camera, so that's no good for me. I mean, I could take another stick in there and just throw it down and hope it helps, but I don't think it's going to do me much good at this point. This is not going to be one of the fast rounds. This is going to be one of the patience rounds, I think. Oh, there goes that one. Like, we're just going to be super patient. And that one. Whoa, you really don't like the lights. Blew all 3 out. Okay, there's that. Let me check this again, just because you are sitting right above. Yeah, I don't think we're getting freezing. Alright, that would leave Poultry, Banshee, Phantom, Goryo, Bake, Viling. Wonderful. That's really hard to identify when you can't see the ghost. I mean, maybe we just stand here and maybe it'll blink out of existence enough I can see it, but probably not. Probably not. And I can't even test for a Raiju normally because I have no electronics. That's not great. Okay. What can we do here? Not a lot. We're not getting freezing. So far, we don't have ghost riding. Ghost riding would be really helpful right now. We have to look at blinks for Phantom. We have to hear it in the parabolic, or it spawned near me a lot for it to be a Banshee. Poltergeist seems to be throwing a lot of stuff. Goryo, we're not going to get Goryo unless it doesn't move. And I don't know what the settings are for moving in this map. Obake, Shapeshift, or Six Fingers, Myling, Quiet. There's not a lot I can do, honestly. I mean, I can try to loop, but I can't see anything, so I won't be able to escape it. See, I can loop, but I will not escape. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. And there's that one. Anything in the book so far? No. Yeah, I'm not getting the feeling we have a writer. I think we got lucky getting one piece of evidence, honestly. Yeah, it's not freezing, and I'm about to be out of matches. I should probably go get another match. Just to be safe. Because without matches, we ain't gonna do much of a smudges. If we don't have much of a smudges, we're not having a chance to see this ghost. We didn't have much of one in the first place, but we definitely won't have any luck seeing it. Alright, you've got 2 left. Let's change you out for this one. And grab this guy. There we go. It'll be fantastic. I'm sure we're going to be just fine. I'm kind of glad it's not an Onryo, because it's been blowing out a lot of candles. Okay, that's my little path there. Okay, listen. Alright, so. This is where it gets hard. It's still not freezing. Sanity is not dropping very fast. And we aren't going to get much from this hunt. This is going to be one of the harder ghosts to identify. You're going to need a lot to get this ghost right. Let's just go sit here in the corner for a minute and see if we can get anything out of this. Because at this point, there's not much we can do without a hunt. And it's not going to give us much from a hunt anyway. So we've messed ourselves up. What is it? We don't know what the ghost is yet. The challenge is primitive. And the problem is all I have is ultraviolet. I have no freezing temperature so far. It's not writing and none of the other evidence I can get. So this is what we have so far. We have no breaker also, so I can't loop the ghost because I can't turn the lights on. Are you sure holding a glow stick in an open corner is a good idea? I'm really hoping that it can't see it. If not, if it can, well, I'm in serious trouble because there's not much else I can do. Alright. Still not writing. Anyway, as I was saying, no writing so far. Close the book. Did you write in it? This is the 3 evidence run. Did you write in this thing? Oh, now I can't see. Writing is out. Nope, I have no camera. Alright, ghost writing is out. Banshee, Phantom, Goryo, Obake. Well, I am in serious trouble, aren't I? Okay. Well, it's not freezing, and I don't think it's going to be. So we are now down, just waiting. We just have to wait. Yeah, no, I have no camera, I have no dots, I have nothing else. Literally, the only three pieces of evidence I can get is UV, freezing, and book. Everything else is out, off limits. Yeah, it's not a fun run. It probably will be eventually, but you need an off-speed ghost for this to be a fun run, and these aren't off-speed. This is identification through seeing or doing something weird, and so far it's not stalking me like a banshee. I'm not going to see the phantom as it hunts, unless I step out in front of it and just take a chance that it is a phantom. Goryo, I'm only going to get it if it doesn't change the room, which I don't know what the settings are, so it may not change the room at all. And Obake, I need a 6-finger, or I need to see it shapeshift as it comes at me. And the odds of either one of those are very small. None of them hunt early. None of them do anything weird. Is the Goryo the only thing with dots? Think so? No. Dots would be Phantom, Banshee, and Goryo, but I don't have the ability to test for any of them. That's real. My problem is I can't test for them. I could potentially get an EMF 5 off the board here. Yeah, there ain't much going on here. We know it's not ghost writing because it closed the book. We know it's not freezing. I've been in the map for 20 minutes. So it's not going to freeze. Spirit box we can't test. Ghost orb we can't test. Dots we can't test. And EMF 5 we can't test. So we are just praying at this point. Like, all the ghosts I have left are normal. This is going to be a shot in the dark for 1 and 4. Unless I can get this to EMF 5 and give me a Goryo and Obake, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Like, okay, we're about to be in hunting range. Let's go back inside. It's gonna have to be something. You may see the list for a guess. Of course. Take your best guess. Right now, my guess is it's a Goryo or a Phantom. Because it's not really stalking me around the house like a Banshee would. I have nothing to go off on for Obake, and Phantom and Goryo are the two that are the quietest. So it's probably one of those two. You may have as much. No sanity. I have no sanity. Can't do that either. Literally, I am so limited on what I have. I have in the truck, smudges. The car is going off. That's annoying. Smudges, crucifixes, candles, lighters, thermometer, UV, and true. I stared right at it and my sanity did not take a plunge. That is a good shout. Good shout, D. I did forget about that. I mean, it might have plummeted my sanity, but not a lot. I mean, I don't know what I was on. That's the thing, because I don't know where I was. But yeah, that's a good shout. I forgot about that sanity drain ability. Goryo, toast. Banshee, it's not wandering towards me. Hello, Leo. How are you tonight, man? It's not stalking towards me at all. It's evented 3 times, but I've been in this room all 3 times. It hasn't done anything weird outside of there, so... Probably nothing super exciting. Gonna back up here. And has it moved rooms? Not yet. But there is a slight folly with that situation that 2 of these 3 ghosts can't move. Banshee has a glitch in the system that has been there for a long time that it has the inability to move rooms. So it and Goryo both can't. We have been tripped up by this before, thinking it's a Goryo and it hasn't moved rooms. It just decides not to move. It has been in the garage the whole time. I really am just hoping it's a Banshee or something I can get, but it's not looking great. You're gonna guess Banshee. Okay, that's a good guess. I'm gonna guess Goryo at this point. Let's see. Did I take a plunge? Because I know I looked at it. I don't know how high my sanity was before I took that plunge and looking at it. 59. Okay, we're not plunging very fast. I would really need to see it again for that to work. I'm gonna take an extra smudge, just in case I get the opportunity, but I don't think I'm gonna get the opportunity. I'll check freezing one more time, because I think that's what Banshee needs, right? Wait, does Banshee need freezing? No, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm gonna get the car keys if I have time. Thank you. And we're gonna go over here. Yeah, that was a very good shout on the, sanity. Shush! No, it's not freezing. We're not getting freezing. We're done. I think we have a 1 in 3 chance here, and it's gonna come down to an absolute shot in the dark. We've had only one thing is touched so far, and it left me UV, which I would like to get back in there and test for it to do more things in the door, but it's not really affecting the door, because we could test for a obake that way, if it doesn't leave a fingerprint one time. But so far, it's only done one thing. I think I've got the whole garage covered. Or at least most of it. I could hide it in here with it. That's a good idea. Think I'm on push to talk, right? Yeah. Have you been looking for fingerprints? I have been. I got one right at the beginning when I came in, but since then it has not touched anything. I could touch for fingerprints. I mentioned my brain's broken tonight. I have not got anything else that it can touch yet, so it's literally just that one door when we first came in. Which is how I figured out where it was. It's been very quiet so far. It has done 2 events, it's opened 1 door, and it's turned the car on once. That's all I've got so far to work with. And all of these are normal. This is a stinky first run. This is a hard first run. Let's see. Don't have the ability to get a scream. I don't have the ability for not to change rooms. I would love if you would change rooms about now. Please just tell me it's an obake, because neither one of these can change rooms. So if you can give me the obake, that'd be great. Still in here. I got my freezing breath. It's still in here. Ah, lovely. I am, yes. I'm 100% hiding in the locker. That was the other book going flying. So we're definitely not getting right now. If we weren't going to get it before, we definitely aren't getting it now. Yeah, this is about all I can do on this map right now is just hide in a locker. I can go into another area and hide in the living room, but if it touches a door, I want to be here to hear it. It's a very thin locker. Has a little bit of room in the ceiling there. Okay, come on. You're a stinky first round. I'm almost tempted to go back out to the truck and look at the EMF reader and see if I can get EMF. Because I do, it's gonna hunt. Stinky, stinky little ghost. This is a rough start. 47. We are so in hunting range. Steady 2s. We had a lot of steady 2s. Okay. Not touching a lot. Not very helpful for my UV test. You can hunt now. I am below 50. Feel free to hunt. All 3 of you. Feel free to hunt. Like now, anytime you feel like it. Here we go. Yeah, I hear your laugh. Yeah, as we know, normal speed. I can't see anything. That's not any good. I can't see anything from here. I need to be in its line of sight. Okay, that was a very short hunt. Very short hunt. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can most certainly get attacked in this game. It just chooses not to do it for a while. Okay, we are in hunting range, and it did not spawn in the room. Let's just go in here. Let's see if we still get our breath in here, because it did not spawn in here, but it may have just wandered. Which might be looking more towards Dee's Banshee guess. There goes the other book. Freezing breath. Freezing breath. Okay, it's still in here. And now it's eventing a lot. And it's not leaving the room. It can't. That's, yeah, I meant to say Obake, and I said Banshee. Banshees have the inability to move because of their wandering ability. They can stalk you, but they cannot change rooms because of it. And banshees like to sing a lot. This is not a bad guess. This is not a bad guess at all. This could very easily be a banshee. I'm half tempted. There's not really much else I can do here. I'm tempted to try to go banshee and just see if it is. Because, I mean, unless it changes rooms, we're not going to get an Obake. I can't see it in the dark. We can't see a Goryo's dot, so we're going to have to assume by not changing rooms that's a Goryo or a banshee. And we did have it wander out to event or start hunting right outside my room. So, I think Banshee is a very valid guess. I think we're going to try Banshee after this round. Unless we have some misdecision or some error in our clues that this is not a phantom. Are we done? Okay, we're going to go. We're going Banshee. Let's just go Banshee. Was that a door? Was it a handprint? That was a handprint. There we go. Another 5-finger. Alright, let's get out. Let's go Banshee. Because at this point, we have nothing to lose. Oh, this house has candles. Yeah, I forgot I could light the candles everywhere else. And they don't run out, so I could do that too. We can do that next round. We can light the candles. Let's just go Banshee. I think at this point, we're about as much information as we're going to get. It has not changed rooms. And I've got fingerprints both times. So I think it's a Banshee or a Goryo. So, we'll see. Let's see if we have any inkling of how this is going to work.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Good job, D. You got it right on the head. Round 1, Banshee. This is absolutely round 2. 100% round 2. Nothing else has happened so far. This is just round 2. Oh, Cat, you gotta stop being so hasty with things. You start guessing too soon. And you have good ghosts and you're guessing too soon. The higher the risk, the bigger the reward. Exactly. Alright, so we have better luck just waiting and looking for a smoke breath than we do trying to use the thermometer. So we're just going to walk around at full sprint. Our cursed object is a Ouija board. Well, let's make use of this. What is your favorite room? Goodbye. Boys' bedroom. How badly did that drain me? It's the boys' bedroom or I think it's the boys' bedroom, yeah, which means it's upstairs. So that's not great. Alright, how bad's my sanity? Toast. Alright, let's just go back in for a hunt. We're about 1% away from a hunt. Let's just go hide. It's going to be upstairs. We should be able to hear it. That may have been good and that may have been really bad for me, so let's find out. Alright, we are in hunting range. Yep, here it comes. We listen now. Oh, dagnabbit is normal. Very normal. Okay, and definitely upstairs. So, super helpful, thank you. I was hoping it'd be off speed or something. Boys' bedroom. Which one is the boys' bedroom? Is that this one? This doesn't feel like the boys' bedroom. It's got a bug. Okay, 20 seconds. Let's just hide again. We can get closer each time. That's probably our best strategy. I don't know why I'm coming up here without a crucifix. I don't know why I came all this way. And I don't have a crucifix. Okay, it's nearby though. I think it spawned. Very close. Yeah, very close. It's definitely normal. Boys' bedroom, that's the bathroom. We only get 25 seconds. Closet doors are now open. Boys' bedroom. This is too pink. I think it's, oh, it's this one in the hallway, isn't it? Okay, let's get in here. I think it's this one here at the end of the hallway. Try this again. We're getting closer. Every single second we get closer. It's so normal. I'm sad. Why is it this normal? It's also not a myling. I have no way of testing Raiju on this. That's a secondary problem. We have no electronics. We have no way to test Raiju. Moroid probably out. It's sped up. It hasn't sped up. I have no sanity pills, so it's a good idea, but then now we're out of sanity pills. Thank you. Oh boy. I could get into the room and I could do a 3-minute smudge timer. Okay, sit this room. I think it's this room. Is this the place? I feel like this has got to be the place. Yes. Okay, I don't have a smudge. I don't have a smudge. Okay, we gotta go. I need to get a smudge, and we need to smudge that room. I can test for 3-minute smudge timer that way. I can also do a 60-second demon timer too. Okay. So we've got a book in there now. We've got the thermometer in there. We can get a little bit of evidence. At least try. Then I can go back out and get a smudge and do my 2 timers so I can test. I hate this because I have... Oh, Hantu's not going to be faster either. No, Hantu would be fast everywhere because there's no breaker. I'm listening for a speed change for a mimic. I'm not hearing it. Okay, 25 seconds. Here we go. Very, very, very short hunt. That does come in handy here. Because I'm not going to be able to like outrun it very long in the dark, so just a few second hunt really does help. Okay. Crucifix and smudge, please. Wonderful. We can smudge the room, and then once we smudge the room, if it's a spirit, it cannot hunt for 3 minutes. If it's a demon, it can hunt in a minute. We're not going to make this, by the way. Okay. We'll get it next time. We cannot make that hunt in one move. Still normal. Okay. Probably not looking at a mimic. Okay, not a lot of time to test for yokai there. My book has been yeeted. Alright. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, dagnabbit. I don't have my lighter. Where's my lighter? Why do I not have one? Ah! Reset. We don't have a lighter. Can't test a smudge without a lighter. Ah, okay. Give me that. We're doing this again. From the top. Okay. Smudge timer starting right now. Okay, that was not very nice. Whew. I jumped. I jumped good that time. Alright, we're waiting for 1.5 minutes, a minute, or 3 minutes. I'm hoping it's a 3-minute option. That, I jumped. I wasn't looking and I jumped. Yikes. Alright, we're watching the timers off to my left ear, my right ear. And I'm now watching. I need to get a timer on the screen? That would probably be really helpful, right? Screen timer. I'm just listening. If I had a parabolic, I could test it this way, but I don't. Okay, we're rounding on a minute. Almost a minute. That's a minute. Normal hunting ghost range. Now. Okay. Normal. I was really hoping that was gonna be 3 minutes. Do the Onryo test up here, I guess. I don't know why it didn't spawn in this room, though. I didn't appreciate that. Alright, let me... The problem is I'm now doing this with no sanity, because I made the mistake of playing with the Ouija board right at the beginning. I'm running this with no sanity, so I have to do this in short segments. I have to go in, out. Get in, get out. And always have a spark on me. That's a nice little spike right there, isn't it? Alright, very little sanity. No idea why it didn't spawn in that room. This is not going to tell me much, but we're going to try to figure this out at least. Okay. I need to see the evidence in there, because right now I see nothing. We could have freezing. I don't think we're getting ghostwriting. I'm pretty sure it chucked the book at me. So we're not getting ghostwriting. Possibly we have freezing, though. Oh, I know. It drives me bonkers, dude. It drives me insane. I have no point to use them anymore, but it drives me bonkers, too. I'm like, I'm wasting a perfectly good match. Wait a minute. Am I getting smoke breath out here now? I am getting smoke breath out here. Ghost has moved. Not a Goryo, not a Banshee. And yet the crucifix in the room just went off. Hey. It wasn't freezing. I have a feeling I'm about to get spawned on. Oh, shush. I should not be getting freezing breath out here. Freezing breath is only cold everywhere if it's snowing outside, and it's not snowing outside. So I think we're about to change rooms. Yeah, because now it's out here. I can hear it for sure. Okay, cut that out. Woohoo! I just timed that just right. I just barely did not die there. Okay, it's still dropped in here. Okay. This is a tricky run. It's not freezing out here yet, but I think it's going to change rooms. I think it's trying to change rooms, so we got smoke breath out here. There's not much else I can do right now, other than just wait. I'm sure we don't have writing. Yep. Okay, we don't. Now we go back and hide again. Keep an eye on the thermometer, because it's bouncing all over the place. I got a very tricky ghost this time. It is so normal, it hurts. I mean, ghost breath does not happen unless it's in the ghost room, unless it's snowing outside, and it's not snowing outside. There goes the ball. It's definitely out here. I think we're not looking at freezing. Okay, what can we do? What do we know at this point? I haven't tested for Wraith. I'm getting out of the house. I need to test for Wraith. That's an easy test I can do. Okay. Might explain a few things, too. Phantom, I'll check my sanity here in a little bit. Jinn, I'm not going to get Jinn. Its only thing is it can't turn off the breaker, and it speeds up when the breaker's on. We don't have a breaker, so there's no way to test for Jinn. Oni, don't think I've got an airball hiss yet, so that's still on the table. Has been pretty active. Yuri's a lot of door touches. And it is possible, but Yuri's also freezing, and we're not getting freezing. Yokai, I could test him next hunt. Onryo, I could try and test. Obake, again, I haven't got fingerprints or anything yet. Mimic, Quiet Thunder, I'm trying to talk here. Mimic, I don't think it's mimicking. It's been the same speed for the last 15 minutes. And Raiju, we're not going to be able to test. So a couple of these are going to be really difficult. If they are these ghosts, we're not getting them. We just don't have the way to test them. Was that an EMF 5? Wait, that's an EMF 5. Yeah, that's a straight up 5. Okay. Well, that could be good for us. Why am I crossing them out? Okay. This could be good for me. Alright, let's test a Wraith. Because it has been spawning a lot, and it has been spawning really close to my eyeballs. So let's go back in and see if we may possibly have a Wraith this time. It has been spawning outside of its area. I'd love for it to touch the front door outside of a hunt. That'd be great. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. If that's a Wraith, we'll know here in a second. And I should have time once it goes through it to go down, to peek out of the closet and look and see if it is a Wraith. Or give me UV or anything. Just give me something. Oh, here we go. It is spawning really close to my face. Every single time. Still normal. Okay, please be a Wraith. Because otherwise I am cooked. Woo! I was almost cooked there anyway. Oh, this is a Wraith. This is 100% a Wraith. I'll get one more salt. Just in the odd chance it did not walk over that salt. It totally walked over that salt. Why? Because it came into my locker twice. Into my closet. I'm very sure this is a Wraith. I almost smudged, by the way. I almost smudged myself. Okay. This is a Wraith. I'm going to call it right now in case I don't make it out of that hunt again. Wraiths have the ability to spawn on your face, which is why I keep getting spawned on my face. Oh, finally. We had to stick this one out for a bit. Wait till after the next hunt to put this down. We had to really stick that hunt out, though, to get it. Like, the last couple we kind of sped through and it cost us. We had to stick this one out. I'm just glad it's not a Jin or a Raiju or an Abake. I mean, Jin and Raiju, those are probably the worst two to get right now when you don't have stuff to test for them. You can spawn on my face now, it's okay. Which would explain why the smoke breath is now out here, because the ghost is out here. Like, the ghost is a French ghost? Well, if the ghost is a French ghost, he did not like me breathing or talking about him being French. So, my apologies. Hold on. There we go. I thought there was a whole phrase. It was just pardon. It's 100% a Wraith. Look at this. Look at this untouched salt. Look at this absolutely untouched salt. I mean, it's beautiful. Okay, you can hunt now. Just do it. Just do it. Let me go home. I could have put the salt down tenfold by now. Just saying. Okay, why are we not hunting now? You have the ability, you have the time, you have the desire. You have means, medium, mode, and range. Let's go. Well, wasn't a mare. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. You've been so active this whole time. Thank you. My word. Oh, yeah. Spawning basically on top of me. Whoop. And you definitely had to walk over that salt you just crossed. So, this is a very good opportunity to say this is a Wraith. If it's not a Wraith, I don't know how we dodged all the salt piles. Okay, we're done. Untouched salt. Glorious as it is, we're leaving. It has spawned on me 4 times, and has not stepped in my salt a single time. We are Wraithing it, and we are done. A Banshee and a Wraith. Holy cow. Well, I would like an easy to identify ghost, please. I mean, I guess that was kind of easy, but I would like something a little easier next time. Please and thank you. Come on. There we go. I was like, the suspense was killing me if that wasn't going to be a Wraith. And you just managed to sidestep my salt. 2 of 3 ghosts complete. 1 to go. It's taking us 5 trying. What's the easiest to catch? Okay, so let's try this question, Leo. Do you mean easiest to catch and live, or easiest to catch and not live? Because there's a very wide difference there. The easiest ghost to catch in general is a Dio. 100% a Dio. The easiest ghost to live and get, probably a revenant, depending on where you are. A lot of these are situationally based on where you are at the time of the hunt. Like a Dio, if you're standing in, like right in front of it, you have a very good chance. If it's a revenant and you're standing in front of it, that's a foot. You're dead. Like, they're both super easy to identify, but you're probably dead. I would say probably one of those two, though. It just depends if you want to live or not. Let's just play with the Ouija board. Why not? Where's my UV? Come back here, you. What is your favorite room? Oh, good, we've glitched it. What is your favorite room? Goodbye. Well, that's gonna cost me. Okay. What is your favorite room? Hide and seek. At this point, just do it. You've already cost me all my sanity. Come on. Just do it. Dagnabbit, normal. Okay, this is not wonderful. Now I'm sure my sanity is entirely gone because I couldn't get one question on the Ouija board. I ended up with 3 and just had to cause it to hunt to get away from it. We have a normal speed ghost. Oh, actually, my sanity isn't bad at all. Okay. It came from upstairs, so it's somewhere upstairs. And it was not happy to see me. I'll start lighting things up. It was super not happy to see me. And very normal speed. And I think it was in the back corner because it was very quiet. Like the back corner. Prepare to be angry again, D. Probably the back corner area because it wasn't very loud either. I hear a bathroom. Found it. Dirty water. Don't waste water, sir. Okay, let you drop some temperature in here. I don't want to lose my light. Alright, listen, you didn't have to write me a novel. I was just going to ask you nicely if you would. My word, you were aggressively mad about me touching things. No, it was just me saying you're going to be mad about me turning out the light again. Alright. My book is now over here. If you don't want the book, sir, I will take it back. I happen to be a writer and I like to write. So if you don't mind leaving this here, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. Alright, so we know it's in the very, very back. No, you're good, man. I see you. I appreciate it. You don't got to be uncomfortably angry about me turning off the match then. Can one turn off a match? That's a great question. Okay. What have we got? Not a lot so far. Crucifix is not going to write for us. I can tell you that right now. And let me go ahead and just start an Onryo test if I can. Can't. Okay. This is going to cause me problems. This is going to lower the quality of the stream for a second here. I gotta take a candle in and leave my UV behind. I want to start an Onryo test right now. Before I send any drops any further, I want to get Onryo tested. It was pretty fast not to write in that book, though. Okay, there's that. We get the crucifix down. We get the salt down. Like, I need to test for salt, like right now. Of course, the ghost is going to walk in it now that I, don't have my UV on me. I forgot about that slight problem. We go downstairs, we turn left. There we go. A lot of technique in these houses, particularly on the challenge mode when you can't see anything, is just memorize the layout of the map. Take the smaller houses, learn them. Because you're probably eventually going to need to know where they are. Alright, we're good here. We basically have everything in there we can take, so give me those two. Just in case we get an early hunter. I don't think we are, though. It's pretty normal, so I don't think we gotta worry about early. And I probably... What do we got? We got the crucifix. Okay, there's that. We get the salt down. We get the crucifix down. We get the salt down. We get the crucifix 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 do At this point, have lost all my chances to get a UV on that one. Let's see. Salt has been walked in. Not a wraith. Okay. Not enough time to test for footies. But I can... I'll just chuck one of those there for now. I don't need 3 of them, I don't think, right this moment. Let me go back and get more salt. Because I want to check for footprints. Even if I can't say it's a wraith this time, which would have been really nice. I had 2 wraiths in a row. I can still test for UV in the salt. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to test for salt. UV. That's an EMF 4. Not quite as exciting as I would hope. I think he just blew out the candle. Let's see, what we got on the table? Shade is not on the table. We have a lot of ghosts again that are going to be really bad to try to guess. I think it's just the theme of tonight is just really bad to guess ghosts. And we've been doing pretty good, though. The ones we've gotten wrong have been the ones that were really easy to get. So, that tells you anything. Candle did go out. Alright, that's 1. Let's just get Onryo's test out of here right now. As fast as possible. There we go. Now I watch if you would mind stepping in this again, which you just did. We have no footprints. That's good. Probably not UV. That's 2. We have freezing yet? No. Okay, enough with the book. I know you don't want to write in the book. You've made it very clear. You don't want to write in the book. You don't have to write in the book. It was just an idea. It was simply an idea. Alright, we're not having freezing, so I'm starting us 3. Not an Onryo. Salt has been untouched, so we're not getting UV. So many times we're not getting UV. Oni, Yuri, Yokai, Raiju. Oof. Big oof. Let me just... Yep, okay. An Obake is not going to hide that many. That's 4. Alrighty. Oni, I need you to hiss on me right now. Yuri, I need you to touch a whole bunch of doors. Thank you. Yokai needs to not hear me across the house. And Raiju, not going to be able to test in this scenario. So, what can we do? I kind of just have to wait now, right? Kind of just have to wait. Because as much as I can get here is freezing. Okay. And I'm wondering about freezing. Whoa, that's freezing. Okay. Yuri Oni. Okay. Okay, this is possible. This will be a bit of a challenge, but this is possible. So either I need the Yuri to do a double door slam, or touch the front door, or I need an Oni ball hiss that does not affect me. That's the only way I'm getting out of this. At least it's narrowed down to 2 now. It's not an Onryo and it's not a twin. It was. I don't know which way you just came from, but that's cool. So, let me just see how many I have left. Yep, I got enough matches left. There goes the baseball, basketball, whatever ball it is. I need you to. I mean, that was an air ball, but I didn't see the. That was an air ball. That was a ghost event. I didn't see him manifest. Okay, Yuri or Oni. That's our 2 now. I'm not gonna relight you. I don't have enough matches for that. Got 2 left. I have enough for 1 more here, and then I have to run for my life. So, he's not doing a lot of doors. I haven't seen any doors actually so far, which is leading me towards Oni. I'm sure I'm not gonna get this evidence. So, really, this one again, it's a 50-50. Which one we've got? Just keep an eye on this front door. I would really like it to slam outside of an event. That would tell me it's a Yuri. Only ghost that can slam the front door without an event in the first room. We aren't getting a lot of door activity here. Very quiet. so quiet. Okay. It's not slamming doors like a Yuri, but it's not really venting like an Oni. You are going to be stubborn for the last one, aren't you? Aren't you, a little stinker? Okay, I gotta leave that last match so I can sludge. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh boy. It was an event. It was an event. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, that was not a nice event. I did not like that I used my last letter right before that happened. I did not like that one bit. Okay, give me my matches. Thank you. Holy moly. 3 to 8. That's a 5. Either one of these EMF 5. That's an Oni. We're going to say very strongly that is enough of an EMF 5 to say it's probably an Oni. And I did not appreciate the fake event. I'm going to watch this board for another minute here. Because we can fake the +1, +- whatever you want to call it, activity board. +1-. So I really like another one just to confirm that it is what I think it is. But 7 to 3 was 5. And then, 7 to 3 was 4. 3 to 8 was 5. So, oh man. I mean, I could look at this, but we don't have the best track record for getting Onis, right? Oh, I mean, I think we could take it. I think we could take this and say it's probably an Oni. Let's take it. Let's send it. Let's send it and see if we're right. There's no harm in trying at this point. We've been lucky so far with 2 guesses, so we might as well try. Be an Oni, be an Oni, be an Oni, please. Be an Oni, be an Oni, be an Oni, please. Yes! There we go. That was a shot in the dark, but it was a good shot in the dark. And that means we're done. Primitive complete.